Hey everybody, Bryan McWhite with Willman Realty Twin Cities with another Mindset Minute on an absolutely gorgeous November day. It just doesn't get any better than this in November. And so it's pretty tough to have anything but a positive mindset today. But I wanted to say a word about persistence today. I had a great win at the end of last week. I closed on a listing deal for my clients, Amy and Scott. And this one, of course, I celebrate the close of every deal I have, but Amy and Scott just were particularly special to me because they were clients who I met 8 summers ago, door knocking. It was my first summer in real estate, and there were 2 neighborhoods pretty close to me that I door knocked several times. Just tried to meet everybody in these 2 neighborhoods as much as I could. And over the years, of course, every month I was sending Amy and Scott my monthly newsletter. I called them several times a year, wished them happy birthday, popped in here and there to see how it could be helpful, despite the fact that year after year after year, they just weren't ready to get their home on the market. Life circumstances kept changing. And finally this year, when they called me and said, hey, I think we're actually ready to get our home on the market, I went over and visited them. And they mentioned to me that they had had many realtors get in touch with them over the years. Friends, family even, people in their own neighborhood. I think their next door neighbor was a real estate agent who offered to put their home on the market when it was time. And so I asked them, I'm curious, what was it that made you stick with me? And they said, because you're so persistent. And we think that we just really want a realtor who's that persistent because we know that that's a sure indication that you're going to do a great job selling our home for us. And so I just want to encourage you, you've probably heard the probably very cliched statistic that 80% of salespeople stop contacting potential leads after their 3rd attempt, but 90% of sales happen in the 5th to 12th attempt. So I just want to encourage you in some of those sometimes very boring phone calls where you're calling someone or you're sending an email or a text or whatever, it can seem very monotonous. It can seem like a dead end road, but you just never know when it's going to be that 15th time where you're contacting someone and they say, oh, actually, gosh, I'm so glad you called. We've been meaning to call you. So when is the right time to stop reaching out to people who might be interested in your services? The answer is never, unless they tell you to stop reaching out. Just keep going and going and going because persistence pays off. Consistency and persistence, those are the names of the game in this industry. If I can ever offer a free coaching session, lunch, breakfast, coffee, happy hour, it's always on me. I hope you're having a great day. Once again, Bryan McWhite with Willman Realty Twin Cities.